Hello everybody, it's Donnie Price with Stripset Media, and today I promised you guys an unboxing of these flats boots. They're from Simms, the Intruders. It's the saltwater series. They make a freshwater and a saltwater version of these things, so make sure if you're going to the salt, you get the saltwater version of them. First thing I'd say, I ordered these directly from Simms, and I didn't do it with Amazon just to see how long it would take them to get here. I like the idea of supporting Simms more than Amazon, but if you're going to want them in a couple of days, you might use your Amazon Prime, and it might get there a little bit quicker. They didn't charge anything extra for shipping. It looks as though they've done a really good job with their packaging. So without further ado, we'll open up. I've done a little bit of reading with this stuff, researching why I should get these boots instead of other boots. And wanted to talk a little bit about that stuff too. As you can tell behind me, my office is a stinking mess right now. I'm trying to get ready for Cuba, so I'm tying flies, and I'm trying to get some video for some Argentina stuff that I do as well. So everything is in disarray right now. There's the box, and there's the boot. It's a cool looking boot. They got Vibram soles. Apparently they're not very hard, so you can bite into stuff. They're lighter in color, so you're not going to mark up your boat or your guide's boat. He's not going to be all mad at you at the end of the day. Now, I've had guide boots before from Simms for wading. I like those a lot. They're kind of Frankensteinish, kind of heavy. These are actually not very heavy at all. I've had flats boots from Simms as well, which I was a big fan of those. They're very comfortable and very well designed. So let's start talking about the design of these things a little bit more. As you can tell, it's reinforced along the sides here. So like if you're walking through coral and things like that, they've got a lot more abrasion resistance right here. This stuff right here seems to be pretty tough as well. Yeah, that's what I thought. The other ones that I had a shank that went through there, so if you step on a sea urchin or something like that, it doesn't go through and penetrate and get into your foot, which can be really bad. It does not look as though these are really all that reinforced in the Achilles portion of this, which if you're saltwater fishing around a lot of stingrays, apparently if you don't shuffle your feet, you might get hit by one, and if you shuffle your feet, you might get hit by one as well. But that's one of the big places that they get you. That's a pretty high percentage place. My old flats boots actually had protection there, which it does not feel that that's reinforced. I may be wrong about that though. The other cool thing about this is this little boot right here. Whenever you're permit fishing, you might get one good look at a fish, and if you bonk it because of your laces, if it gets caught in your fly line, then you're pretty much trashed on that deal. Splat the water or miss your shot. That may be the only opportunity that you get at that fish. They're just so spooky. But this covers those laces up really well. This goes back down over them like this onto that keeper. Keeps everything out. The other cool thing about this is this boot is actually pretty constrictive around your leg. So it's supposed to keep the sand and shells, rocks out of there. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm just gonna raw dog this deal and put it on my skanky old sockless feet. See how it feels. It is going to have to be untied to get it on there, which actually is a good thing because I'd rather it be secure whenever I'm traveling around. If you get in some mud or something like that, they'll have a little bit less of a tendency of slipping off. Boom, there it is. Actually quite comfortable. So I'll go ahead and end this part, and then I'm going to take them out, try to break them in. I'll get them wet and see if anything actually makes it into the boot. So hang around, we'll show you. Okay, so here they are tied on the feet. You can tuck these laces back up underneath the lace guards there, just to make sure that everything is orderly. Everything else seems like it's not going to catch on fly line, so that's good. As they stated, these things are pretty soft, so that's good. Seems like the traction is going to be pretty good in them. Let's go outside and check them out in the water. Alrighty, Roo, we're out here at the pond, and the bass, or a little bit earlier, were pretty active. This unboxing just turned into a little bit of a fly fishing show. So it's just an excuse to fish, basically. But I've got a Temple Fork 9-foot 12-weight TICRX. This is an old school model. They don't make these anymore, I don't think. So I ordered this off of Amazon, or actually eBay, and just got it that way. But this is all I've been practicing with for about a month now because of the looming Cuba trip. So try to catch a couple of these. I'll get these boots wet and let you guys see what's going on with them. Trying to practice my strip set, and I'll have to look at the review of that to see if I actually did it. Woohoo! Alrighty, Roo. Let's have that, my friends. This is about an 8-pound hybrid. Well, I'm a big fan of these things. So far I don't have anything in my feet. Water. I purposely didn't wear any socks or any wading socks just to make sure that they stayed clean. They do a pretty good job, and I think that the luck of them is pretty good. I just caught a really big hybrid, so hopefully I didn't use all the luck before I go to Cuba. But $189, I think it's worth it. They're good boots. They're comfortable. I think I could walk in these all day long. I'm going to start breaking them in and start wearing them whenever I'm practicing casting and practicing strip setting fish. But yeah, I think they'll work. I would probably order them through Amazon though, and I'll show a link of that in the show notes or in the description below. So good luck with them if you decide to buy them. If you do, let me know what they're like.